Sturgeon Redwood has exposed the EU's hollow threats over a no-deal Brexit, as the Brexiteer MP called out Brussels as rattled and worried over the UK leaving without a deal. Sturgeon Redwood has urged Boris Johnson to end the Brexit talks immediately, as he called the EU's bluff on their no-deal threats. Speaking to Unlocked, the Tory MP for Wokingham said that the Brussels' latest scaremongering about border chaos shows they are rattled, they are worried. This comes as UK government sources suggest that the terms on offer from the European Union continue to be unacceptable. Earlier this week Boris Johnson warned a breakdown in trade talks is now very, very likely, and set the end of Sunday as a deadline for further progress. Sturgeon said, "We have another set of project scares coming out of the EU this week about all the ways they think they can disrupt the borders. I just don't buy it. I think they are rattled, I think they are worried. They can't mess around with the borders because they are bound to the world trade rules and they obey those rules. They would also have enormous pressure from their exporters because it is mainly an import trade into Britain. They sell us a lot more than we sell them, and I don't think all those exporters in the EU would want their market damaged with nonsense at the Calais border." Unlocked co-host Ben Habib remarked, "We were told that airplanes would cease to fly, but they've volunteered air slots. They said that trucks wouldn't be able to go across the channel, but they've volunteered that up too. Although, they have added that they wanted to continue to fish in our waters for a year." Sturgeon responded, "It seems to be Macron wanting to have our cake and eat it. For years we have had our fish taken, usually against our will. At last we have a government that has stood up to the EU." He later tweeted, "The EU issues hollow threats on trade. They will have to follow World Trade Organization rules on imports to allow smooth passage of goods at borders. Their exporters also have rights in EU and international law. EU industrial trawlers have been hoovering up fish in UK waters in the last days under EU control. Glad we will patrol our waters as we have been doing, but this time to enforce our rules. We can have a fishing policy kinder to our industry and marine environment. End the talks. The EU wants to stop us being independent. They cannot stop our trade. People and businesses buy and sell under WTO rules. The EU just makes empty threats.